Welcome to the Game of Thrones from the gallery for Sim 4. I found tons of characters. White Walkers. This group was made by Smoothie 4456, and they're okay. I didn't think they were the best, but they were worth a mention considering there's only like 4 or 5 total in the gallery. This one was a really great king. And then we have this one that has the king and one walker. And they did give them the blue eyes and the vampire occult. And I thought they looked really great. Even their outfits were pretty good. We also had this one. I wasn't crazy about this one, but I thought I'd show it to you anyway. I thought this one was good, but I didn't like his clothing, and he didn't have the blue eyes, which I do go in and change. And they gave this one a spellcaster occult. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I found a pack of direwolves, and they're all Siberian Huskies, and they named them according to the wolves in the series. I think they did a really good job considering, you can't make them bigger than they are, which would have been really cool. And they all have, pretty good traits according to the dogs. Wildlings. So they made Egret, and I think this one looks a lot like Egret. Her body type, her kind of square jaw face, they did a really good job. Gilly was in this group as well. She's the one that ends up with Samuel. And then Mance Raider. I thought this was a good representation. Now, I'm not showing all of them because most of them I don't even remember. I think they were lesser characters. Tormund, Giant Spain. I thought his hair was more blondish on the top, and I couldn't, you can't really get it the color that it was in the show. So I just made his beard a little bit darker for me, but I thought this was a good one. In House Greyjoy, I had some problems like Asha. This to me looks nothing like Asha. So, okay, but I love the outfits that they chose for this entire family. So this is Balon Greyjoy. Theon doesn't really look like Theon to me, but again, I like the outfit that they put them in. They look like sea piratey kind of people. Euron Crow Greyjoy, and then Aaron Greyjoy, old man, and Victarion Greyjoy. So they're all okay to me in this set. Okay, and then this is an individual Theon Greyjoy, and this is the most amazing Theon face I have seen. It looks to me like Theon from Game of Thrones. Then we have Grey Worm and Missandei. And I wasn't crazy about Grey Worm, but I just don't think that some people can be done well as Sims. I think they did a good job with Missandei's face, but the hair again is an issue, and that's based on what we have in the game. Jorah Mormont. I thought this one was a good one. I do have some others of him, but they're in groups, which you'll see later. But I felt like his eyes were too big, so I kind of made them smaller. Then we have Samwell Tarly, who was of the Night's Watch. And I kind of like this one. I wasn't crazy about all of it. I don't know. I think this one also looks a lot like Samwell, but this outfit may be more from like when he went to the Citadel to study. I found a Brienne of Tarth by herself. And I think this is a good depiction of her, but I almost feel like they made her too girly looking in the face. And then I had this group, and this one also has a Brienne of Tarth. Now, some of these characters in here are just going to floor you how much, to me, they favor the real characters in the television show. There's Brienne, Ramsay, the Red Woman, Hodor, Theon. I can't remember who else, but we're going to take a look at all of them. And they named this one the supporting actors, and it's done by the crazy SS 666. That's interesting. Okay, so I think this Brienne looks more like Brienne, and I think the outfit was perfect for her. Kind of reminds us of what she wore. Ramsay, the nutbag. Oh my God, I love him. They did such a good job with him. This to me does look like the Red Woman. Now, this Theon favors him a little bit, but I do think the other one is more Theon. Hodor, um, I would say it's okay. It's okay. This Peter Baelish or Littlefinger was okay, but I felt like his eyes were a little too big. So, I played around with that and I still didn't like it. But I do have some other Peter Baelish coming up towards the end of the video that are really awesome. This Asha, I don't know why they chose this hair for her. And I don't even remember this guy. So I played around with her hair because her hair was like chin length, shoulder length, something like that. And I just felt like she needed a more appropriate hair. And most of these were too clean and neat, but I like this one. So I would use that one. That's just me. The House Lannister and King Baratheon. So somebody did the short-haired Cersei, and I think they did a good job with her as far as her face. And then I found this one that has the whole family. This one they made her extremely thin and long, and to me, she's not pretty at all. I played around with putting some color on her face to see if that would make her. I mean, I think she does kind of favor her, but not in a flattering light. So, played around with that for a little bit, and then I moved on and went to Jamie. And I don't know that I would say this looks like Jamie to me. I don't think so. I do feel like this looks like Joffrey. And Tywin, I don't know. I think his hair should have been gray and not blonde, considering his age. So Tyrion, of course, they can't make him a dwarf, but I think they represented his features really well. And Tommen and the daughter, and they looked okay for kids. Then I found this Joffrey, and I thought, oh my God, this is a really good Joffrey, but then I found this one, and I thought it was the best Joffrey. Liked the outfit, liked everything about it. I found this Tommen, which I think is more of when he's older and married to what was her name? Margaret, Marjorie or whatever. This is also a Tywin that someone did. And again, blonde, I didn't think it needed to be blonde. So Marjorie, oh my God. The creator for this one did such an amazing job. This looks just like her, in my opinion. Then Gendry Baratheon, who was the illegitimate son of the king. I love that they didn't put a shirt on him, and he did kind of look like him. Now, House Stark, I've got a few Arya's because I loved her. She was my favorite character of the entire series. So I found a few for her, and I like this one. I think this is more towards the end. And then I like this one. Not crazy about the outfit, but I think I know where they were going with it. It was kind of when she was in her wilding out phase, doing her own thing, the many face god thing. I thought this one was a good one, representing her facial features and all, but the outfit does not do it for me, and neither did the hairstyle. Then I found this one. Arya and Sansa. And I like this Sansa, but I did not like her hair. And I felt like they had too much makeup on her. But when I took the makeup off, she didn't look like Sansa anymore. Do not like the outfit for this one either, but it's something you can work on if you want to use these Sims in any of your games. I think, facially, they did a good job, especially like with her nose. So then we have this Stark family. This does not look anything like Jon Snow to me. I didn't like the outfit. This is Eddard, and I don't know. It kind of looks a little like the dad, but not as much as one that I'll show you later. I think this was a good representation of I can't talk. This was a good representation of Caitlyn. Rob, okay. Sansa, this I think was a decent one, but I didn't like her hair. I don't think the hair was right. Definitely not the right color. Her hair was not that dark. And this is their Arya Stark. And I like the outfit, but I don't feel like that looked anything like her in the face. Just saying. Brandon. This is a good Brandon when he had the longer hair. I think this is a really nice one of his features. Rickon, kids aren't going to change much in The Sims, no matter what you do to them. So I wouldn't say that he looks like the guy who played him. This is another Arya that I found. I kind of like the outfit, and she kind of has a similar face with the other ones. This one I thought was really good, but I did not like the outfit. But I think they were going for kind of what she was wearing on the final scene when she's sailing off. Sansa, this is another decent Sansa, I think. The facial features were okay. And I think with this Arya, the only thing that I liked about it was that they gave her a scar, kind of gave her a little more character. I think this was a great Sansa, but the hair to me was wrong. So I changed the hair, and I still think she's a really good Sansa Stark. And I would have changed her outfit. This is also a Sansa with an outfit similar to ones we've seen before. Now, this Ned Stark is the one that I think looks like the guy who played Ned Stark. This was a really good Rob, but this Rob was the one that I felt was like the best. And I don't know if it's just the hair, but there's something about it that looks good. This one was okay, but I didn't like the outfit. I think the outfit would have been different. The three-eyed raven, when Bran becomes the three-eyed raven, oh my God, they captured this guy's face so well. Varys and Littlefinger. In this one, I didn't really care about Littlefinger. He looks okay, but to me, the Ferris was very good. Varys was very well done. I just hate that we don't have the appropriate outfit for him. This was a decent Peter Baelish or Littlefinger, but this one was to me the best, Littlefinger. The outfit even to me looks really good. Reminds me of one of the scenes where he's in his little brothel doing his thing. Sir Davos. I think this was a really good Sir Davos. Not crazy about the outfit, but working with what we have. Stannis. I also think they did Stannis very well. And then the Red Witch or the Red Woman, whatever you want to call her. I absolutely love this one. I love the dress. I love the hair. And I'm going to show you up close the face. And they did give her the spellcaster occult, but her face is just gorgeous. And then we have House Martell. I'm not going to show you all of the characters, but this was Oberon, and I think this was a good one. Ilaria, I did not like the hair. I don't recall her having long hair at any point. So I went in and changed the hair based on what I remembered from from the episodes that she was in. It took me a while to find the right one. I played around, but I think this one was the best. And right there, she looks just like the character from the show. This was their ruler. He looked okay. We have a few Dragos. I wasn't crazy about the outfit on this one. The body, I felt like the representation of the body and the tattoos was pretty good, and the scar and the beard and all that. This one, oh my God, was wonderful. This one I liked also. And I think they just made him a little bit thicker at the bottom, a little more dark. I do like the outfit on this one, and that's the only reason why I'm showing him. And then we got to Daenerys and Jon Snow. There were so many of them. So I just picked out a few that I thought were good. I liked the outfit on this one, and several people use this outfit for her. I like this outfit that they put her in on this one, and I love the hair because it did look like some of the styles that she wore. The only thing that I kept looking at with this was I thought her eyes were more blue in the show, and I don't know why everybody chose to use the gray eye with her. I did not like his hair at all. Did not feel like he looked that much like Jon. This is a different one that someone used, and they used that same outfit with a darker boot and also with that same hairstyle. And then we have this one, which takes place, I think, in the scenes where they're on her Dragonstone Island and outside more. Her hair was a lot longer, so I wasn't crazy about the hair, but I'm sure whoever created it was just doing what they had, using what they had. I don't like his hair on that. This Daenerys, I also liked, but I didn't care for the hair. I didn't feel like the hair was right on her. This Daenerys, to me, is one of the best ones. They gave her really big boobs and wide hips, but I felt like her face looked more like Daenerys. This Jon Snow, they gave us also his direwolf ghost, and he is dressed as if he were on the Night's Watch, and they look pretty good. Now, this is to me the absolute best Daenerys that I could find. And I like the outfit because it reminds us of the very beginning when she's, been married off to Cal and she's become a Khaleesi. And I think they did really great with her facial features. And this Jon Snow, I like the scar, I like the hairstyle, I like the beard. So if you want to use any of the Game of Thrones characters, they're in the gallery.